everyone, hang on here. I'm getting set up so I can see chat. Hold on, hold on. Oh, good gracious. Let's see. Okay, there we are. Oh, I don't have my stand. Who's here? Who's here? Hi, Angela. Hi. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna put that. Let's see. Maybe like that. There we go. What are you guys looking at? The ceiling. Awesome. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Thought I had turned it around. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. What's up? Oh, you know. Sorry, look at my hand for a second. There we go. There we go. Upside down? Okay, hold on. Rotate device. Ugh. Hold on, guys. Hi. Let's see if I go this way. How's that? Is that better? Oh, this stupid phone doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, now look at what I did. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Technical problems here. Hold on. Ugh. This way. It was good the other way, I think. But either way is good. Okay. Well, I'll leave it alone now. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm doing some cleanup here. And let's see. Okay, hang on here. Let's see. Those look awesome. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about those and what I've been up to. We're going to talk about that. There, looks good. Thank you. Okay. And I'm going to do some cleanup because, yeah, it's a mess. But, you know, it's my mess, and apparently I'm a messy crafter. Where's my cap? Or my... Let's see. Girl, yeah. Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay. So, let's see what... Oh, my goodness. I've been silent for a while other than being in chat. And it's going to be scrap, I think. I didn't like how it turned out. Hi, Nikki. I am hanging in there. Just, it's been hot. It's been humid. Today is humid. Hubby's been home for 2 weeks on vacation, and he went back to work today. Hallelujah. I love it when he's here, but oh my God, he was making me crazy. Hubby went back to work today. He'll be home tomorrow, and then back to work on Monday. But yeah, so I am hanging in there. So let's see, I have been doing a little of this and a little of that, and let me get this mess. This is all my scrap. She's doing a praise break. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. That's going to be scrap. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. More scrap. Yeah, I had to go silent. Well, I didn't have to, but I chose to go silent to get some things taken care of. Can't go into detail about it right now. I might be able to at a later date. But I've been doing pretty good, just taking care of myself and trying to get back to crafting. Kind of hit a wall design wise. Let's see, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. Anyways, yeah, I've been trying. I'm still going to my outpatient therapy. With basically, it's group therapy, and there's 3 different sessions that I go to. So, but I was told, let's see, not last week. I think it was the week before. Yeah, the week before last. I met with my therapist there. I have a therapist there, and then I have my own private therapist that I go to outside of outpatient. And I was told at the outpatient by the outpatient therapist I was going to be having to discharge soon, and that I had to pick a day. And because, and this is where I'm having kind of trouble, and this isn't why I went silent. This is kind of in addition to, because it just really hit me hard. I have to discharge because insurance doesn't want to pay. They say that I don't meet criteria, and by that, it's because I'm with outpatient therapy. You have to go, at least the one I go to, it's 3 days a week, and anything less than that is not, insurance won't pay for it. But because of our special circumstances, being that I live in Hemet and we only have 1 car, my therapist was trying her best to work with that, because I have to work with my husband's work schedule. And so I would pick the days where he was going down. I would just ride with him. And she knows that that's for me to come like on an extra day where he isn't, like on his day off, because he has Tuesdays off. And I was going to San Diego that was one of my days, was this day off. My insurance company, or not my insurance, my therapist recognized that difficulty, and I did 3 days for a while, and then she was like, how about we try 2 days a week for a while, just because we know how far you're traveling and how difficult it is with just the 1 car. So we did that. Well, insurance doesn't like that. If I'm not going 3 days a week, I'm not meeting their criteria. And that's where I get angry, because I feel my doctors should be making that decision to my healthcare, not insurance companies who don't know me. So, I guess that's about all the politics I'm going to get into. It's crazy, it's messed up, and I don't like it, but the reality is I have to accept it because that's how it is. So, I'm discharging. My last day will be September 5th. And then after that, I will go back to just my regular therapist, which I see like every other week. Might be more, I don't know. I have to talk to her when I see her again. And I'm going to be getting into another DBT group. So I really like that. Some of the skills that you learn with the DBT really help me. My problem is when I'm in panic mode, all logical and reasonable thought go out the window. And so that kind of caught me off guard. I knew it was coming, but it still caught me off guard, and I was just an emotional wreck. So I'm doing better now. Now that I've kind of accepted it, and that's one of the things you learn is if you haven't done DBT, one of the things you learn is radical acceptance, and where you accept. You don't have to like it. You don't have to condone it or agree with it, but it's just the reality of it, and it is what it is basically, that's what it is. So once I got to that point, I still don't like it, but they remind you there is an aftercare program I can do where I can go there once a week. So I have that, which I'm going to do. I have my regular therapist, and I'm on the waiting list to get into the DVD program over there. So I have that. So it's like I have a plan. It's just part of it is the groups that I was in and the people that I've met there have been, it's nice to be in a group where people understand what you're dealing with and what you're going through on a daily basis. Yes, I do, Angela. I have all of you, and I'm so thankful for that. And oh my gosh, I can feel my eyes starting to well, but I'm not gonna start crying. I promise. Well, I might break that promise. But it's nice to be in an environment with other people that understand how you're not what you're thinking, but how you're thinking, and what you're dealing with. There's no judgment whatsoever. Whereas in the real world there is a lot of judgment and people that don't understand, and kind of feels like they ridicule you for it. And that's where I have trouble coping with the outside world, and part of why I just isolate in my house. I do go out, not by myself very much. I usually have my husband with me or somebody with me, because I get fearful when I go out alone. And I just got a notification from Judy. She did thrift store and yard sale. Oh, I love doing that. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh shoot, train leaving the station. I feel, I know, right? I'm gonna have to watch that later. Oh, my dogs are mad at something. I hear them barking. It's probably the cat. Shoot, I seriously lost my train of thought. Oh well, and it departed. Yes, it did. Going out by myself. I don't like it because, I mean, I was, I think you guys, I think I told you guys, I think you heard me that I got attacked verbally by some crazy person who thought I was harming, you know, putting my dogs in danger, and I wasn't. And that just kind of reinforced my idea, in my mind that, you know, people out there. And my mother-in-law was texting me. Yeah, that was, and it was just that, because that caught me so off guard and just out of left field. I didn't know how to react, and that was an instance where I could have used the skills I've learned, and because my mind just went into panic, I couldn't think. I didn't know what to do, and I just, you know, that just made me reinforce that, you know, I just need to stay in my house and away from people, which I know is irrational. I know that it's, you know, there are a lot of good people, and, you know, there's a lot more friendly people that I have encountered, but I never know when that crazy person is gonna where they're lurking. And oh, good gracious, hang on, let me go see what he's mad about. I'll be right back. Roddy, hey, what are you doing? Come on, come down, mommy. Come on, come here. Oh, I know what'll get you. You want a cookie? You want a cookie? Come here. Hey, 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 Brody. Brody, no. Go out there. Go in there. There you go. Good boy. You're a goofball. Okay, guys, I'm back. Ow. Who's here? Who's here? Michelle, hi. How are you? Oh my gosh. So, I don't know what the heck he was barking at, but other than I'm really bad. I forgot my other dog was outside. And she was at the door barking to let me in. Oh my god, my poor dog. Oh. Yep, I'm back. I don't believe I did that. Anyways, so yeah, I had to reward them. I gave them both one of their pig ears that they like to chew on. That'll keep them quiet for a while. So, anyways, I was gonna share with you guys what I've been up to, other than all of that mess. So, I've been watching tons of videos and getting lots of inspiration. I found a new channel that she does polymer clay, and she makes jewelry with it, her designs. And so, and she does some really, really cool stuff. You may have heard of her. I think, let's see if I can get the channel name right. The name is Turtle Soup Beads. I think that's what it is. Let's see. Hold on here. I can tell you in 1 second. Switch over here, and where is it? Where'd it go? Yep, turtle soup beads. That's what it is. She does a lot of really cool things. I think her name is Susan. There we go. Never heard of it. Yeah, turtle soup beads, and she does a lot of amazing work. And she makes these beads. They're called, she calls them pod beads, and that's what these are. I haven't baked these yet. They're getting ready to go in the oven. But yeah, she does these, and then, you know, she puts a hole in them, and she strings them on, and she makes some really cool designs. I know what you mean, Chronic. I do the same thing. So I've been toying around with it. This was the very first one I did, just messing around with some scraps that I had, and I don't know, he's okay. So I did some different ones, and they're really easy because they come from just a jelly roll cane. This is a slice off of the jelly roll, and you know, you make it smaller. This was some of the scrap, but you know, with clay, you don't throw out your scraps. You will use them eventually. If you hear crunching, that's my dog chewing on the pig ear. So, you know, I did some different ones in different colors. Well, actually, they're all the same colors, but you do the Skinner blends in different orders, because you do the I'll show you guys. I'll do one and I'll show you in a little bit if I remember. And then I was watching another video, and I forgot what I saw. Somebody was doing something. It wasn't clay, and I think it was, shoot, I don't even remember now where I saw it. But they had this design that looked like a sunflower. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. I'm going to try to make a cane, a sunflower cane, but with like autumny colors. And it, not like the typical sunflower with, you know, the big brown center and then the bright yellow leaves. But the other ones, I think it's an African sunflower, which is more oranges and reds and dark purples. So I toyed around with it, and I made this guy. So he's okay. I like him. I'm gonna do the outside with, I think, a layer of gold clay. I might even do gold leaf. So I made that, and then from that I had cut up some of the slices. I cut some slices off of the cane and laid them out on a sheet of clay, and, you know, rolled it out to a sheet. I don't think I have any of it left. No, I don't. I used it all up. And I made these guys from that, and I'm really loving how these turned out. This was some of the scrap, and I just, where's my damn camera? There it is. Some of the scrap, and I just kind of you know, did a marble effect with it. And I really love how that turned out. So yeah, this is another one where I rolled the cane even smaller and cut slices and laid them out. Actually, I still have that sheet. So there's the sheet from the smaller slices. And then I just do cutouts and then place it over a cab that I make with my cab mold. So it does, doesn't it? This one over here looks like stone. And I think that's what I like about it. And it's muted. And then a while back, I was working on a project and I'm still toying around with it. It was another art, try that again. It was another clay artist, and she did this. It was, I think it's an older video of hers that I watched, and it was a Christmas project. And you know, us crafters have to start thinking about that now to get stuff ready to sell for the, you know, season that's coming up. So she did this project where she took a picture frame and she made all of these little tiny clay tiles using stamps from like paper crafting, rubber stamps, the woodblock ones and the clear ones, using like Christmas themed. And she would stamp the clay and then, you know, dust it with mica powder to accent the stamp. And she then laid the tile, you know, after she baked them and everything, laid the tiles out around the frame in a mosaic style. And and then fit like any gaps, if there were any gaps, she would fill it with like little tiny micro beads or pieces of chain. What else did she use? She had some crystals that she used, and it turned out really, really cute, and I really liked that idea. So I went out and experimented on my own, and I ended up actually going a different path, and I made some ornaments, and I have a couple of test ones. This one's going back in the oven, and I'll flip it over in a second. And I did some like three-dimensional, like three-dimensional, but dimensional ornaments where, so there's the front, and I put like a border. I'm going to cover that. I put a border around it so that I was able to fill this all with the Mod Podge, the Dimensional Magic. So it kind of has a 3D effect to it, or even holographic maybe. But the little stamp piece is in the center. And then, you know, I'm going to hang it from a ribbon. And then I did this other one. It hasn't, you know, you can see. So there's the bottom. And then this will all get filled in with Dimensional Magic. I haven't played with resin yet. Resin would be another option. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I played around with some of the tile, because the Joy to the World is the tile that I did, and then I just placed it over a background using one of the canes I had done, which I'll show you I'll show you those too, the Christmas canes that I did. So yeah, he's going back in the oven because I had to fix the back, so I've got to rebake him. And I did these little guys was from that sunflower cane. So I got 2 of those. I was just testing it out to see how I liked it, and I do. So These will be good dagger beads, and then I'll do some more. And because, you know, I'm so, not that I'm cheap, but on a very strict budget, I made my own little pokey tool. So this is just a pin, like a corsage pin, and I just wrapped this in clay, wrapped it in clay and baked it. So now I have a pokey tool. So yeah, I kind of got creative there. I saw somebody else do that, and I was like, oh my god, that's such a good idea, right? It's brilliant. So I made my own, and I'm going to do some more with different sized needles. But I'll show you the tiles that I have, that I did. Let's see, and there are a lot. I just have to find a frame for them now. So these guys are gonna go in the oven. I have to finish poking holes in them. Here's my tiles. Oh, wait till you see these guys. Check out these bad boys. And this was just me messing around. They remind me of dichroic glass. And I've already coated them. These guys are ready to go. I love them. I think they look so cool. I know, they're so pretty. Lots of prettiness. Let's see. This is a tile I did. This is a prototype of what I'm gonna try and do. This centerpiece is a cane I did. And this outside border is another cane I did. And then the outside gold port is just white clay, and then I did an impression with one of my texture stamps and then dusted it with mica powder. So I'm gonna do some more and not hopefully have this not so smudged, but I think this could be like a magnet, or it could be an ornament, or I don't know what else you could do. It could be a piece for a junk journal. Not sure, you know, I guess the possibilities are limitless with your imagination. This is another one I did that I'm not done yet with. I've got to do the border, but I used a stamp for the background. Oh my gosh, hang on. Hubby's texting me. Something's going on. Maybe you were in a dead zone. We'll see. Hang on here. He may call, if he does, it was Carlsbad. Something's going on with his phone. Uh-oh. Yes, I did. Okay, I'll have to call him after. Yeah, so many possibilities. So, oh, okay, go. I can't say that word because mine will go nuts. But have fun, Michelle. See you later. Have a very great day. Have a very great day. That is a new one. Have a great day. Bye. So, yeah, so I did like all these different tiles. And I like this one. That's just mess. Oh, that was another thing I did. Just messing around. So, get him out of the way. Get him out of the way. I should have put that one in there. Let's see if we can get him in. Sure we can. Like that. You guys ever do that puzzle where you slide the pieces around to try to get them to all fit? There we go. So, I did all these little Christmas tiles and then just dusted the top with mica powder. Different shades. I like the angel too. So yeah. So let's see, what else have I been up to? Did the cane, we did those. And I was doing cleanup. I don't know if you saw those. I could go over there. Those are tiny. Yeah, I will. Yeah, keep trying. But yeah, let's see. Trying to keep the hair off of these pieces. So humid here. So I'm gonna just dump those all over again. Turn this back around. Okay. There were some that I had done and some that I hadn't. That one's done. Not done. That one's done. And I'm just using, I think this is some sort of upholstery needle because it's really, really thick. But it's just, for me, the right size to make the holes in my beads. So. Okay, that's not done. Not done. Are you telling me I've only poked holes in 3 of these? Nope. There's another one. So I'm just gonna get, I want to get the holes in these and then I'll bake them. And then I've got a couple things I can do to glaze them. Hi Kathy, how are you? Thanks for coming. We're just kind of chit-chatting because, you know, really don't have anything going on. I'm kind of in the middle between projects. Okie dokie, Angela. You have a good day. Thanks for coming. glad I got to chat with you, and yeah, I'm hoping you'll be seeing more of me. Have a great day. Hope it's not too hot where you are. I know it's nice and muggy right now here, so there we go. So, we'll talk soon. Okay. Have a great one. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm just kind of going through my little stash right here and reinforcing some of these holes. That clay and everything under my nails have been working. Storm's coming, yeah. The storms have been kind of swirling around me. They haven't like come overhead, but you know, I'm in a valley, so is this another one? Do you have a hole? Nope. You do. So yeah, some of these, before I cut the slices, I wrapped in gold leaf, or I think this one I actually used copper. Or did I do gold? I can't tell. It might have been gold. Yeah, crafty impressions on a whim. Hey, I forget your name. I'm sorry. Welcome. Hi, Crafty. How's it going? Oh, Misty. Erder. Hi, Misty. I forget about that. Oh, my God. That was fun. I am just poking holes right now. Let me tell you what. So I got something for you guys, and kind of need your help because, you know, I try to think about these things and then my mind goes blank. I would like to create a group page on Facebook so that you guys can share all your stuff with me. And I'm trying to come up with a name, and I want to incorporate, you know, so I can distinguish it from my other page, my Sandra's Beaded Path page, where I post my stuff for sale and all that. I want a group page where you guys can share your stuff with me, but I think I want to incorporate the name. See, I thought about that, and I'm trying not. I was gonna do something where it had Sandra's Beaded Path's name in it, but I don't want it to get too long, I guess. And like one of the ideas that I had was, oh shoot, now I can't remember. Creative Friends of Sandra's Beaded Path. Or, journey along Sandra's Beaded Path. Inspirations. I was trying to think of all these things. Sandra's Crafts and Beads. That's a good one, too. Kathy's come up with a couple good ones. See, and that's stuff I have a hard time choosing. I can't make decisions. So, I was hoping you guys could help me brainstorm. Is that a good chewy over there, Brody? I don't know if you guys can hear him crunching. Yeah, I would, yeah, definitely. Hi, Amber. Yes, I am. These are polymer clay beads from a tutorial I watched on another channel. I know, me too, Nikki. Oh, that's how I got Sandra's beaded path. I couldn't think of anything. All the good ones were already taken. Beadaholic, Off the Beaded Path. What was the other one? Oh, there's another gal I watched. Beautiful Nights. Oh, that's a good one. I like that, Kathy. Sandra's Path to Crafting Inspiration. And Friends. There we go. Oh, that might be it. That's a good point, Kathy. If you're going to keep both pages, I would not include beading in the name. It might confuse people in searches and end up in the wrong group. And leave and not look for the other one. Beading full hearts. Amber, that's beautiful. Like that. Okay, you might be my, I might have to make you my PR manager. I like that. Beating full hearts. Yeah, see, my beaded path has kind of taken me to another, fork, I guess. Change beading path to beating hearts. Okay, that one's done. Did I do that one? Yeah. So, let's see. You can try, I think. You'd have to work fast, though, because I know that these do take some time. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you got 5 pounds of it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, if you want to see how they're made, there's a lady called Turtle Soup Beads. And her name is Susan, I believe. And yeah, you'd have to color it first, and even if you want to do these, because it's you have to make a cane, and then you do slices, and then you do you attach the slices to the centerpiece. She does a tutorial on how she makes these, and shoot, my thumb isn't cooperating today. And this is just my first go at it, so they're not all that great, I don't think. I need to practice some more, but I can still use them. Okay, there's another one. A former beater. I mean, I still like to do beading. And that was my goal when I first started doing the clay, was to be able to make beads and cabochons that I can bead with. Because right now, oops, oh well, I love to work with gemstones, but they're really pricey. So I was trying to make other things that I could bead. Ooh, because I already put the hole in this one. Yeah, it is kind of relaxing. Although when I was doing these, I found that my tendinitis that I get in my hands really didn't like the part where I had to shape the beads. And yeah, I had to take a couple of days off because my fingers just hurt so bad. And they're probably going to get achy from twisting this. Oh, Swarovski? Yeah. They're really pretty, but yeah, those are expensive. Nope. Back it out. There we go. Close enough. Okay, this one will go down through the center. Yeah, see, my hands are starting to hurt. Glad this is the last freaking one. Nope, 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 back it up. There we go. You can kind of feel it starting to go the wrong way. So, there we go. Yeah, the beading doesn't bother my hands so much, but well, some of the clay work really does. Okay, so these guys, let's spread them out some. Are ready to be baked. And I've learned from Susan over on Turtle Soup that she puts down a t-shirt type material so that when you bake the beads, you don't get a glossy side where the beads are touching the pan. If you're not going to bake them on, they have these racks that you can bake them on that also serves that purpose, so you don't get that glossy thing. But if you don't use a bead rack and you're just baking on the sheet, then she says if you do it this way, you won't get that shiny thing, the shiny side on one side. So I'm going to give that a go. And let's see, what else have I been up to? I haven't been doing very much lately. Let's see. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've been doing a lot. Did I show you the Christmas canes that I did? I don't think I did. So this other gal that I watch, Gail Thompson, she's the one that did the mosaic frame that I was talking about. But she also did these, she made these quilt squares with clay, canes with clay. I'm trying to get them out of the bag. Okay. So she did a series of like 5 or 6 different ones, and I did 2 of them. I've done 2 of them. So I did the Ohio Star quilt square. I don't know what got on him, but I did the Ohio Star. I did the trick card, and then I did a border around it. Yeah, he is. We don't like Arthur. We don't like Tindy either. Tendinitis. And then I went out on my own, you know, because after I got this, I was like, oh, that's really, really cool, and inspired me. So I went online and looked at a bunch of different quilt squares and patterns, and I found a Christmas tree. So I did this one on my own, just by being inspired by Gail. And then I took part of the cane and I like reduced it down and I wrapped it in gold. And I have a smaller one. Let go. There we go. Of the Ohio Star and the tree. So, and you know, I can reduce these down even more if I want to. So yeah, and the one I'm going to try and reduce down. I might take like some more off of I might cut this one in half and take it down some more so that I could do some more borders for some of the tiles. In fact, let's see. Where's that one? Oh, that's black and white. I don't have any more of the green and the white that I did. I'm going to have to do some playing around. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I can show you this. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Why am I yawning? I had plenty of sleep. I shouldn't be tired. Although, my doctor upped the dosage on one of my pills. I take, let's see, how many pills am I taking now? 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, let's see. I have my Zoloft, which I've been on for years. My doctor had prescribed me the gabapentin for my neuropathy, peripheral neuropathy. Bye, Nikki. Have a good day. Thanks for coming. Good. It was good chatting with you. Uh-oh. My battery's dying. What do we got? Let me plug it in. Let's see. Plug it in, plug it in. Oh. The whole damn thing fell. Can you reach? There we go. Oh, my legs are sore from hiking up a hill. Ow! I hit my head. I'm a mess. If you haven't noticed. Oh, crumb. Avalanche. Over there. What's going on here? Here we go. Get up here. There. Oh, I hear the air just came on. Okay. So, anyways, sorry about that, guys. My battery was dying. Oh, and my phone is getting hot. No.